Retirement can be an intimidating process for many, but studies show that it is more of a daunting process for older women.
According to seniorliving.org, women have it even harder to save for retirement than men. In the past few years, with inflation, the cost of retirement has created stress on women trying to figure out how to make their money stretch as far as possible. Corey Wagner, an industry analyst at Senior Living, says one reason is because of the wage gap between men and women.
Women have had fewer years of earning potential. So there's if you are, taking years out of the workforce to raise children or care for family members, like maybe an older parent, you're just going to have fewer years to be saving and accruing money from a job.